many other party members, a lot of other party members have posed that question. But yabona ke pakulana kuthiwa iparty awubuzi kakhulu phana. You can't ask a lot of questions in the party. No. Your questions directed to leadership might end up like Zari's. Your membership might be suspended for that. You don't just come and then you want to come and contest for ISBA. No. Those comrades, they don't contest one another. The leadership is is agreed upon. You don't. This is not actually supposed to be a conversation that looks into the ideological posture of the SACP. It's not supposed to teach you also what is the SACP and what is the SACP about. If you are here for that, maybe you must attend a political school of the SACP. What I actually want to find out is the relevance of the SACP. Is the SACP still relevant? And if they are, where is it that, or what is it that they are doing for South African citizens in general, and its membership in particular? I know that one of their priorities is the working class and the poor. And this is not an attack on the SACP's posture and the SACP as an organization for that matter. The structure is just for me fundamentally non-existent. And it serves for me no particular role in society in today's age. I know what its fundamental responsibility is as an organization and what it hopes to achieve. But whether it is still relevant in today's world and what is it that they wish to do, I am not sure. If I would have to make any contribution towards the SACP today or whenever, I would have actually advised them as they go to conference, in fact they call it Congress, that they would have actually have tried to change the outlook of the organization when it comes to the people who are leading the organization. Probably if you ask somebody what is the SACP and who is the SACP, the only thing that you are going to hear is probably its Comrade Norman Shu. You would not hear anything else. You've got quite good fellows who are in the SACP, who can do quite a marvel in terms of leading the SACP. For some factional reason, probably some of them would never make it. I mean, the SACP has been known for not contesting. One of the other reasons that makes it probably very difficult for the SACP to operate is because of its relationship with the ANC. But for the SACP to actually represent what it claims to be representing, it will literally have to take on the ANC. It could influence its ideological thinking. It has been unable to do so. The moment the SACP took a position to find itself to exist because it could not contest the ANC, but rather tried and find manners that part of their members should be able to lead in certain government structures, or even in certain ANC structures for that matter, the idea of what the SACP fundamentally existed around collapsed. You've got numerous members of the SACP who are serving in different government institutions. Do they represent really the views of the SACP? Is there part of the things that they are achieving that the SACP would have loved them to achieve? Stop saying SACP and stick to the party. Yeah, and in fact I will sound more like them now. The party, the position of the party, and the party this and the party that. The position of the party is not visible when you look at it in terms of the government. Is it that the ANC is not respecting their relationship with the party? One of the key things that needs to happen is for the party to actually just decide to go young, try and make it a bit more relevant, so that it must speak to what it wants to exist for. The responsibility that the party has given itself to achieve is a very, very big responsibility. In the way that they are moving now, there is no way that the party is going to achieve what they ought to achieve. But the only time you see a party member addressing anything else is when they address at a ANC rally there, then they come and speak as a message of support. There will be nothing really interesting that you would actually, grasp from even what they are raising. I'm raising these opinions just as my own personal opinions. I am not in attack of anyone, and this is by no means for me to attack the party. No. That is by no means, on a very serious note, I don't see the relevance of the party. It just doesn't serve its role at this point. The working class and the poor are certainly not represented by the SACP. Even the gift of the givers these days is more visible than the SACP. The relevance of the SACP is null and void. In fact, even their conferences, you will not even know that there is a conference. You will just see by a statement written there that whom, and of course not whom and whom has emerged, because particularly for the past how many terms now, the leadership of the SACP has remained the same. So there are people who only see themselves leading the party. The old exists even in the Communist Party, and very old for that matter, is still seeing itself to lead the organization. So the young remain suppressed with the brilliant skills and ideas that they have. I was not here to come and gossip. I was just here to come and raise my opinion about what I view as a irrelevant SACP, particularly in the Northern Cape, non-program driven, without any intention to represent the working class and the poor. I think probably it is because of the relationship it has with the ANC. Maybe the ANC has swallowed some of these organizations that they had even forgotten their main mandate. The only sad reality for me, there are good comrades, like in the ANC and any other organization in the